I can probably say 90% of you watching this video have watched at least one Spider-Man movie. I don't know, maybe it's the pretty old one or the recent ones that have come out. Okay, so basically what I'm going to be doing is trying to recreate a Spider-Man movie poster in Photoshop. And a little disclaimer,
I don't like the sound of this.
I'm not a pro, I'm not like your pros, Benny and the rest, okay? But please watch till the end and at least see what I can do.
He doesn't swallow his tongue.
We're going to be creating a movie poster for Spider-Man Far From Home. And I don't have these same renders, yeah, but I'm going to find what I can find online. Like the ones I can lay my hands on. So I won't be using the exact materials, but I'll just go online and look for the ones I can get, download, and try to come out with another poster. Maybe with a little changes.
Get it over with.
Okay, so now I've kind of placed all my images, and as you can see, this one is kind of whitish, and his hand is a little bit pointing like out of the frame. In order to adjust that, I'm kind of going to use my warp tool. So basically, this is me just kind of restructuring like the whole thing, reducing the sizes, adjusting them so that kind of fits just as I want it to fit. Now here I feel like Mysterio needs to be on the same level as Spider-Man because he's the main villain in the movie, right? Okay, so yeah. Now I've just brought in my Spider-Man, but you notice how my image is like Mysterio and Spider-Man are not actually on the same level. And I want it that way because I'm kind of adding some new touches to it and not just making the original in it. So I'll stretch this, like stretch is what I want to do, and move it a little bit up, and that's fine for me. Done. So right now we just have to send this to the back of everything, and you see something's actually beginning to come out here. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this. I'm going to clip all of them. I believe how long it has taken me to just get this effect and this kind of color to look like the original. Like, it's taking me quite some time. It's really annoying though, but at least that one's done now. So I literally got this background here and this tower in London, this clock tower. So what I want to get next is the buildings. So now I just brought in the mosque, like this sort of building over here, and I'm just going to do little retouches and this thing. So I basically want to try out this water and see how it looks. So I'll just grab my brush and do my thing. My laptop is kind of lagging, too many apps, and its RAM is just 8 gigabytes. So please bear with me. Ctrl Z, I'll use another size once more. Okay, so now I basically just have to adjust the saturation of this cloud because it was kind of purple. You can see here. I did adjust the saturation to have this, and so far so good.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Where is it? That's the light. I need the blue. Let me find it. Okay, this is it. So I'll quickly just pick my brush and try brushing it up so that I can go a little bit closer. I think I've overdone it. Why is nothing happening? I tend to have over reduced the flow of the brush. So I just added it now and wow, so slow. It's terrible. It's really ashamed of this new laptop right now. Anyways, just keep doing it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do our Spider-Man text. Okay. Add our Spider-Man text. My laptop is kind of slow right now because
God damn it!
this poster I added the canvas size. It was just so much and the machine cannot take it. So I won't be doing like some 3D in another text file. I'll just use my emboss and kind of generate a 3D Spider-Man text. Now referencing our text, what do we have here? We have a red and some kind of yellow outline and 3D stuff. So we're going to do our emboss here. So I'll just kind of go for red, the red color. That look I was just exploring, okay, was to come to my inner shadow and set this to normal and then kind of okay, so these are my settings for my inner shadow here, normal and all of this to get this stuff. So okay, and finally we are done with the Spider-Man text. Who says I'm not doing well? Oh, okay, so now that we have our Spider-Man, we're going to go ahead and add Far From Home. This one shouldn't be difficult to do. So first of all, just go and select my fonts. Okay, so this is what we have. Like, I don't have the exact fonts they use. They probably use some premium fonts that's not easy to get. This is mine. Change this color to white. And let's compare. Okay. Let's just shift this down a little bit. I'll try another font though. May the best man win. So I'll try another font if the other font looks better. So now I just brought in the Marvel Studios logo. Now I'll just scale it down and place it where I want it to be, which is here. As in the original poster. Like I said, I don't have access to the original materials. So I'm just doing what I'm doing. Okay, so at this point, I think before going further, I'm going to just have to like enhance the quality of the images with camera raw filter and do some lightning and all of those kind of stuff. So let me just go ahead and do all that. Like, I really love camera raw. As you can see, I'm just under my light exposure and stuff. You can see how the images change drastically already. So I'm just going to come over to my color mixer. I love playing with it, and I'm going to bump up my reds. Just come here and do that. Okay, so right now it's time to add the highlights, and we're just quickly going to do that. So first off, I have to like kind of bring in this light, so send it to screen, lighting overlay. I think I'll just choose linear dodge add for now. I'm going to put it behind that building. Since the yellow glows has refused to come from the glare, I'm going to go ahead and just add it myself. At this point, I'm so exhausted, and I'm just going to add one last highlight to this Spider-Man and the text that is left, and I'm done. So basically, I'm just using my snipping tool on Windows. If you have Windows 11, you can do this. Just copy your text. I don't really know if it got everything correct, like with the spellings, but I'm just so tired I cannot retype, and it doesn't really matter anyways. Like, that's not my goal here. So finally, I did get to write this text, and I didn't bother checking if it's correct or not. I just deleted some of the parts. I basically just want to show that I can create this poster. So what I'm going to do now is I'm basically just going to do some finishing touches, the levels. I'll send it to like Lightroom and do my finishing touches. Okay, so right now it's time to export, and I'm going to export it as JPG to save up a whole lot of space because yeah. Okay, so this is the last part of my design where I use Lumina Nail to enhance, like to do my final touches. You can see use Adobe Lightroom or another thing you have. So I basically just use one of these presets